The 10-member PCC Herald trumpeter, whose honor it is to fanfare the new year by presenting Rose Queen Lindsay Charles and her court. Supported by Pasadena City College, the DCC Foundation, a generous grant from the Jerry and Terry Poole Family Foundation, the band shop, Drummaster shoes, Stanbury uniforms, Yamaha drums, zilted and cymbals, and innovative percussion sticks and mallets, please welcome the official band of the Rose Parade, the 2025 Tournament of Roses Honor Band. Marching down Colorado Boulevard and every Rose Parade since 1930, the PCC Tournament of Roses Honor Band is made up of current PCC marching band members and the top high school musicians and color guard from all over Southern California. Over 500 students applied for spots in the band, drumline, and pageantry, which now represents 58 different Southern California high school band programs. Mr. Kyle Luck is the director of bands. Herald Trumpets are directed by Kevin Brown. Assistant director is Jack Taylor. Percussion director is Kat Carpenter. And Dr. Deborah Seaton is the pageantry director. Other instructors and staff include Gary Andall, Aaron Bond, Verde Garza, Esteban John, James Fernando Diaz, Grant Milford, Jonathan Kent, Dimitri McLean, Enrique Miramontes Jr., Leslie Vallier, and Lou Garcia. Social media manager Megan Hernandez, band manager Zachary Arnold, uniform manager Marcelo Cumo, uniform team is Jesse Castellanos, Debbie Sandling, Jennifer Anderson, and Megan Hernandez. Equipment manager Kevin Dang, administrative assistant Ian Nafami, musical arrangements by Rock McNaughton, Herald fanfares composed and arranged by Kevin Brown. Dr. Solomon Cross is the dean of the Performing and Communication Arts Division of PCC. The superintendent and college president is Dr. Jose Gomez and Clark Macy. At this time, we ask you to please stand and kindly remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem. Led by drum major Nalani Verde and featuring solo twirler Emma Son, it's beginning to sound a lot like New Year's. When this group plays this song, everything's coming up roses. with Gary Andol's Regiment of Shake Sonora. The Herald Trumpets with two fanfares, and then America the Beautiful. The theme of the 136th Rose Parade is Best Day Ever. Two songs from the rock group Chicago encapsulates these true feelings. So here's our medley of Saturday in the Park and Old Days. The Herald Trumpets are next with a fanfare. Director Kyle Luck would like to dedicate this next song to the memory of his mother Audrey, with a special arrangement by Kevin Brown. Here's Amazing Grace. With this year's theme of Best Day Ever, well, what could be better than when the Saints go marching in? For those of you on the south side of the stadium who've been stuck looking at our backs and thinking, oh, come on, man, what about us? Well, we're going to turn around and perform our arrangement of Saturday in the Park for you. In the meantime, once again, please welcome the Herald Trumpets and Old Lang Syne. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have one more round of applause for PCC, Tournament of Roses on now. As they're getting ready, we'd like to bring out from the Board of Trustees of Pasadena City College, Christine Kwan, and the birthday boy, our president, Mr. Ed Morales.
Good morning, everyone. We're so happy to see you here from all around the world and the country. You're here for a special event. Pasadena City College is celebrating its centennial birthday. We are 100 years old. I know, we're so happy that you're celebrating with us. We are a sponsor of the Rose Court Float, and on behalf of the Pasadena City College community, welcome to PCC.
Thank you, PCC, for being such a great partner this year. We're so excited to partner with you. And we're always so excited to have Bandfest here at Pasadena City College. We really appreciate everything you do for us to make this 3 Bandfest shows best days ever, every single time. So thank you so much. Thank you all for being out. The musicians you're going to see today are absolutely amazing. I've personally been able to travel to see every single one of them. It's going to be just a very special day. So thank you very much, and thank you again to PCC.
Thank you, Christine. Thank you, Ed. Much appreciated. Okay, now, ladies and gentlemen, as I said earlier, the sponsor of Bandfest for 44 years has been Remo Incorporated. And I'd like to introduce you to the guy that makes all of this happen, and that is the president. And there he is, Robert Chen, come on out here. And on top of that, you see this drum head, and you're going to see it on all of the bands have these custom drum heads with this year's theme, best day ever. But I gotta tell you, Remo Incorporated donates all of these heads to every single band for every single drum. On behalf of Remo, we'd like to thank them for their continued support, and of course these incredible drum heads. Best day ever. Here's Robert.
Thank you, Jim. First of all, ladies and gentlemen, let's please give it up for Mr. Jim Hahn, our MC for the day. He's going to keep you entertained and informed all afternoon. I just learned that Jim has been doing this for 20 years. This is his 20th year emceeing Bandfest, and his 59th show is this one. We'll be closing with his 60th show, so let's give him a big round of applause. Damien, thank you for coming out again, braving the crowd and being featured and spotlighted here with this beautiful drumhead. As we mentioned, these drumheads are donated every year, and it's our privilege and honor to do so. We're here to honor and support music education, and the educators who put in so much hard work to get these kids out here prepared. The PCC band that you just heard, they've marched in every single parade since 1930. They're composed of students from 58 schools, and they don't get to meet each other and start practicing until November. So they get 2 months to put all of this together, everything that you saw. I think based on that performance every year, I think it's safe to say that that tradition is going to continue. They're going to continue to march in the parade every year, don't you think? Kyle Love, band director, thank you so much. Kevin Brown, Herald, Trumpets. It was a fantastic performance, as always. Now, Damien, did you give any more thought overnight after yesterday's performance to what I said about, working hard? Damien's a junior. This is his first year marching in the parade. And I talked to Damien yesterday. I said, if you work hard and you make the band again next year and you march in the parade again next year, by the end of New Year's Day next year, he's going to have more television time than most waiters and waitresses here in Los Angeles. So give it up for Damien. What do you think? Something you can do? Yes, absolutely. All right, thank you so much, Damien. I want to thank you all for being here. This is a truly special event, our 44th year. We were hampered by the COVID year, as everyone was, but we're going to put that behind us. This is truly an honor. It's so special for us to be out here. We've got bands from all across the United States here today. We've got a band from Mexico. Where are our Mexican fans here? All right, fantastic. And our Danish friends. Where are our Danish friends for the Danish band? Excellent. Complete category of breakfast pastries named after you. That's fantastic. Let's give it up for our friends over here on the south side of the stadium. We haven't forgotten about you. Thank you so much for being here. Wake up 30 minutes earlier next year. You can get onto this side. All right. Anyways, again, last but not least, I really want to thank all of you for showing up. Sorry we couldn't bring any better Southern California weather to you today. This is the best we could manage, but it's really, it really means so much to us, to the kids, to the directors, that you're here to support all of us. And finally, I'd like to just give a couple of acknowledgments. Thank you to PCC for hosting us every year. This is a wonderful partnership. We're so proud of being able to use this beautiful stadium that you're all seated in. Christine Kwong, Board of Trustees, who you just met. Thank you so much to Tournament of Roses President Ed Morales and his lovely wife Lisa for the partnership, and happy birthday once again, Ed. And just thank you to all of the fans. Your support means so much to these kids, means so much to us, and really it just underscores the meaning of why we do what we do every year. So thank you so much. I'm going to turn it back to you.
Damian Gonzalez, bass drum 5, and he's going to carry that big thing. What a great guy. Damian, what's your best day ever?
Being here able to perform today is making this my best day.
You're gonna love that. Good, buddy. As he gets back to the band, let me tell you, what I want to do is thank all of the boosters, and you can see them ready to move on to the field with our next band. The boosters really helped us make this happen because band directors cannot do everything on their own, as you well know. So during the parade, what I'd like you to do, obviously, when your band goes by, you're going to cheer loudly, and it's going to be a very exciting moment as a parent or a friend of a parent. But when every band goes by, I want you to applaud the same way because you know what it took to get your band here. No matter where you're from in the country or where you're from in the world, please applaud for every one of these bands for making this trip and making their dreams come true and making New Year's Day the best day ever. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, for your Pass and Review, we give it back to Clark.
And for the Pass and Review, here comes, and please welcome the Herald Trumpets. Composed 100 years ago in 1925, John Philip Sousa wrote a march honoring baseball and the 50th anniversary of the National League. For Dodger fans everywhere, it certainly was the best day ever when they won the World Series. So listen for the crack of the baseball bat as the Tournament of Roses Honor Band performs Sousa's The National Game.
College Tournament of Roses Honor Band, Kyle Huff, Director, Kevin Brown, Director of the fantastic Herald Trumpets. Ladies and gentlemen, coming onto the field from the land of Lincoln in Illinois, we have the Lincoln Way Marching Band. Not only are they fantastic young musicians in a great band program, but they are also giving to their community. They have given over 1,000 pounds of food to the Lenox, Illinois Food Pantry as part of their, what we call the Band Cares program. So congratulations to them. And you may come onto the field when you're ready. The villages of Frankfort, Manhattan, Mokina, and New Lenox and Tinley Park make up the Lincoln Way Community High School District 210. There are 3 high schools in the Lincoln Way School District: Lincoln Way Central Knights, Lincoln Way East Griffins, and Lincoln Way West Warriors. All 3 high schools have the color black in their school colors, and each is a mascot of the medieval era. The Lincoln Way Marching Band has played the Battle Hymn of the Republic every year since 1954. Maybe they'll learn a new tune this year. Just kidding. Many alumni of the Lincoln Way Marching Band have returned as staff members, which shows you what they've created there, the culture there. This year, there are 13 alumni staff members. That's incredible. The Lincoln Way Marching Band has performed in the Tournament of Roses Parade in 1982, 2000, and I got to know them in 2019, and again now this year in 2025. In 2019, the Lincoln Way, if you remember this, Lincoln Way people, in 2019, the Lincoln Way Marching Band had to march around a burning float in the Tournament of Roses Parade. If you remember that, when President Ed Morales and his wife visited the Lincoln Way, they were treated to 3 incredibly fun-filled days. Day 1, they visited all 3 of the schools. They had a fundraising dinner at Gatto's. It's a restaurant. The owner, Frank Gatto, is a huge supporter of the band. The discount card is called the SIAM card. S-I-A-M stands for Supporters in Area Music. Isn't that fantastic? Now, while they're just getting ready, I have a question for you. Okay, what's your name?
Piper.
Piper. And what grade are you in?
Freshman.
Freshman, so you were a youngin', right?
Yeah.
Hey, how old are you?
I'm 14.
14. So in your long 14-year life, what has been your best day ever?
Shit. Today, yeah.
Today is the best thing ever. You know what? That is great. Thank you. I don't know where you're going to put that yet in the pockets, but good luck. Okay? So are we ready, Lincoln Way? Ladies and gentlemen, with the directors, Dr. Bert Johnson, Chris Mrozik, and Gary Rucklick, we give you the drum majors, the field presentation with Philip Steger, Alyssa Werner, and Abby Bear. And ladies and gentlemen, one band, one sound, one community, the Lincoln Way Marching Band. And one thing I do want to point out, I don't know if you noticed, the timpanist over there, because like, you know, one of our partners is Bands of America, but the company is really known as Music for All, and they have a sight-impaired timpanist in this band and doing a phenomenal job. Just talking to Bert Johnson about it. So kudos to that. Has his own handler to help out. So now we're going to take a picture. The Tournament of Roses Music Committee has a gift for each director each year. So we're going to have Bert, Chris, and Carrie come on out here, and Justin's going to join them. And we have our president. We have Ed Morales, the birthday boy. We have Robert Chen, president of Remo Incorporated. Our music chair, Suran Hajian. And of course, our queen and court right here, Queen Lindsay Charles, and the girls with them will take that photo, and they get a special gift. There's Justin coming into the picture. So we are thrilled to death about that. And again, I can't thank these parents enough for making this happen. I don't want to be in the picture. So, again, can we have a round of applause for all of the boosters? And I'm sure you're going to see something on Music 213, Music Amenities, Marching.com about this incredible performance with the Lincoln Way Marching Band. And again, thank you from the Chicago area for everyone coming out as they prepare for their passing review. We are beyond honored to have them back. Became friends with them in 2018 when they first came out here. The year before their performance in 2019. If you for the Lincoln Way Marching Band. What a fantastic performance. In front of you is All-Star Marching Band Mexico. They're from Puebla, Mexico, and according to legend, this band is the second most famous thing to come from Puebla, Mexico. The first, very important, the margarita. The band has gone through thousands of things this year, he says. To begin with, we were lucky that a few months after starting this all-star band, they were invited to the Mexican Grand Prix in Formula One racing, which is one of the greatest honors that a band can have. And then shortly after, they received the great news of being chosen as the Mexican band for the Rose Parade in 2025. Okay, I think we're ready. Ladies and gentlemen, we give you the all-star band from Mexico, from Puebla, Mexico. Okay, we're going to get our photo with Luis. We're going to have Saran Hajian, our music chair, come out. Robert Chen, president of Remo. We're going to have President Ed Morales. And the last time they were here, we're going to have to do another picture after this. And the Queen and Court, and Lindsay, and the young ladies will be here.
Once, yeah. Once I went with the tournament for Gifu. Yeah, I went a couple years ago. Yeah, volunteer staff. Yeah, I've been with them since I was in high school. A couple years ago. It's been fun.
This brings back our 2009 theme, Hats Off to Entertainment. This is fantastic. We have a great picture here. We are going to have, now we have the president from 2013, Sally Bixby, in here, because they were here in 2013 with her when she was the president. So she came to support them and have them back here. So we're thrilled about that. And I feel like I could be in this all-star band from Mexico. Except I wouldn't be able to communicate a lot. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And thank you, Sally, for being here. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, they're going to make their way to the end zone for their passing review. But what a sound out of this band. Swallow mighty, holy cow. They were just great. And they had some problems with funding. They had problems with visas to be able to come here. But these kids that got here just did a fantastic job. Ed and Lisa's visit to them, they said, was an unforgettable experience, and they had such a great time. Ed, are you listening to this? He says that you and Lisa are just charming human beings. But we knew that. Here at the tournament, we knew that, okay? They had the opportunity to visit some of the most historic areas. Ed and Lisa were able to visit the largest pyramid in the world, in which they had to make a very steep ascent, which was a real challenge for all of us. How steep was it? Pretty steep. They were also able to meet one of the forts of the Mexican army who defeated Puebla during the Battle of May 5th, Cinco de Mayo, against the French army in 1862. As part of Ed and Lisa's visit, they also took them to the Cathedral of Puebla, which has the highest towers of all cathedrals in Mexico. Ladies and gentlemen, they're almost ready. Just a reminder about music amenities, Music213, Marching.com, Josh Enterprises, and I think we're ready with the All-Star Band from Mexico. Rancho, Verde, Crimson Regiment. What a great show. Wow, let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't think band kids do their part, listen to this. Rehearsals and performance hours this season have been 630 hours. For some perspective, if a student did not miss a day of school and went to every single class the fall semester, it's only 540 hours. And these kids did 630 hours of rehearsal and performance. That is impressive. Give it up for these great kids. Okay, we're ready to every show. Ladies and gentlemen, we take you to the beautiful country of Denmark with the Helsingør Pigegarde all-girls marching band. And I think we're ready already. So I'll tell you a little bit more about them after their performance. Here we go. Helsingør Pigegarde all-girls marching band. Ladies and gentlemen, how about our drum major, Olivia Sander Justison? What a great job. And the field captain, Nikolai Art Jensen. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Victoria. Everybody say, hi, Victoria.
Hi, Victoria.
Hello.
Hello.
How old are you?
10.
10. And you're going to march for 5.5 miles?
Yes.
That's impressive. Do you like being in this band?
Yes, really much.
Wow, that's fantastic. Now, what made you want to start in the band?
You have a fantastic friendship.
That's a great reason. Everyone's friends with Victoria, right? Yes? Are you proud to be here in America? Is this your first time in America?
Yes.
Do you like America so far?
Mm-hmm.
Is the weather better than in Denmark?
Yes.
Well, we are so happy that you are here, and we're honored to have you here. So I have a special treat for you, okay? I have a special pin for the Tournament of Roses Bandfest. How's that? I hope you have a pocket. You're very welcome, and good luck in the parade. And I hope you enjoy In-N-Out Burgers. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, this is amazing. Do you realize that just 2 days ago is the first time they've been with yard lines? Like, of course, because they don't have a football team in Denmark. That makes sense. So let's get you ready for your pass and review. So, go ahead, Olivia. For the best review, we're going to do the photo real quick with Sunny, Kim, and Saran, and Robert Chen, and Ed and Lisa Morales. And we brought a couple of fans. This combines the high school of Artesia High School, Bellflower High School, Cerritos, Carr, John Glenn, La Mirada, Mayfair, and Norwalk High School. Representing the cities of Artesia, Bellflower, Cerritos, Hawaiian Gardens, La Mirada, Lakewood, and Norwalk. The 605 All-Star Band is absolutely unique. This has never been done before in California. The band will be made up of students representing 8 high schools, 7 cities, and 3 school districts, all surrounding the heartbeat of the Southern California, the 605 freeway. And the 605 freeway is a great place to be, except like at 5 o'clock. As one band, we could not do it alone, but with the colleagues, all the band directors, they agreed to partner, and they're going to make beautiful music for the world to hear, and memories of hundreds of students and their families will last a lifetime. This has been a pet project of director Tom Phillips for many, many years. The director, Tom Phillips, is such a fan of sports. When he saw his first high school football game as a freshman, he was hooked. Because he was so short, he was never picked to play on any team except in soccer in 8th grade. He states that his position on the team was butt back. The reason he says that is because whenever he went to get on the field, the coach yelled, "Hey, get your butt back here on the sideline." But he loved it so much that he had to, and he loved football so much that he has attended every home and away football game in his entire career. Ladies and gentlemen, we give you the 605 All-Star Band. We're going to have a picture. We have all 8 directors here, and color guard extraordinaire, Corky Keys, who has been in how many Rose Parades? 8. With 3 different schools? 4 different schools. So she has had, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 16 In-N-Out burgers, compliments of the Tournament of Roses. Congratulations, Corky. So, Director Tom, he believes that cheer and football and band go together. It makes schools successful and keeps kids involved. So we attended every single home and away football game every year that he has taught at all 3 of the schools. It was a win-win as the kids got to play different music other than the field show or parade march all week long, and it was a secret way for them to practice on Friday nights. With playoff games, etc., over a 36-year career, that is 400 high school football games, not counting his 5 years as the marching band director at Azusa Pacific University, and that's another 25 football games. At Tom's last home game at Mayfair, he got to live a dream of being a varsity football coach. The coach and Tom are great friends, and the coach made him an honorary captain, and he got to do the coin toss and call the first play. And he says, I went to a practice with the team and worked on the play together. They netted 5 yards, so now I can put varsity coach on my resume or my headstone.
Please welcome to the field drum majors Duncan Lewis, Jordan Bishong, and Leah Rose as they lead on the proud members of the University of Wyoming Western Thunder Marching Band. We're excited to be California dreaming as we celebrate the invitation to march in the 2025 Tournament of Roses Parade. We kick things off with the good vibrations of the Beach Boys. Anaheim, and Pasadena, where we're loading up our surfboards for Surfing USA. Tournament of Roses Parade. Here's an oldie but a goodie from the Music Man, 76 trombones. Hit the beach.
state, making them the only state college marching band. Wyoming is the least populated state in the country with a population of just over 500,000 people. Dr. Joe Carter, we need you over here for our photo. You know Lisa and Ed Morales. We have our music chair, Saran Hajian. We have the president of Remo, Robert Shen, with the presentation. There are only 23 high school bands in the state of Wyoming. The home of it, they are from Laramie, Wyoming, which sits at an elevation of 7,220 feet above sea level. That's a couple thousand feet higher than Denver. Their football stadium is the highest elevation stadium in all of college football. They always train at altitude. By the way, they have a trombone player in the band who is older than Dr. Carver. He left college to join the Wyoming National Guard and has now returned to UW to finish his music education degree. A shout out to Frank. War Memorial Stadium, which is the home of the Wyoming Cowboys, becomes the third largest city in the state when it's full. The entire state, you can't get this information just anywhere. The entire state of Wyoming has only two escalators, and they are in the same building in Casper, Wyoming. You can ride them both in the same day. 307 is the only area code in the entire state. They are home to Yellowstone and Grand Teton National Park, Yellowstone being the first national park.